famous book title is Do Android Dreams of Electric Sheep?
Do you think that... el micrófono, espera, they need it. When you think about art, you think about that it's the expression of somebody. That it's, when I paint what I feel. When somebody makes a sculpture, it's what he feels. When a robot does it, you don't think that it's losing what it's the perception of art that somebody has to explain himself.
Well, I only started to work on those kind of robots to make drawings when I lost my passion for doing things by hand. And so the robot I build are a kind of prosthetic for my loss of sensibility. So, and I am still surprised by the drawing that the robot produces, but generally people find them quite emotional and they get the same response as it was done by a human. I'm not sure why, but I think it's because when I work on the software, I have the same standard than if I was doing them by hand. So I put the same passion in the software as I would put in the drawings. And that comes through when the robot draws. You know, I'm left-handed, and it's famous that the left-handed people drop things on the floor. I work on this kind of robotics that are called clumsy robotics, because like that they are not threatening, and when people look at them, they feel empathy with them. And if you want, if a robot draws a straight line and draws it like an industrial robot, so just a straight line, you think that there's no intention. But if the robot fails to draw a straight line, then you imagine that the robot had an intention and wanted to draw a straight line but failed. So we feel empathy with the robot. Even if it's fake, it doesn't matter. It's just what we feel. With everything, technology has no side. It's not good or bad. It's what we do with it. And as human beings, we are not always very good, but it's our problems. It's not the technology. And about augmenting, I mean, there's a lot of research with exoskeleton, which allows disabled people to walk. This is a wonderful thing. And I'm working on a project at the moment to enable disabled people who can't move their arms to be able to draw. So to give them this capacity of drawing. So I think that's quite positive. But yeah, I could do something negative, but I'm not interested in that. And I'm not a very good programmer. So it's a revolution that, you know, in car industry and so on and so forth. But the next revolution in this industry is to have robots that collaborate with humans in factories. Because so far the robots in factories are far too dangerous for humans. They are too powerful. So now people are working on robots that can use the same tool as human beings and can collaborate in the factory with humans. So that's one of the big things that's coming in the next 10 years or something like that. If you asked me this question 2 years ago, I would have said, oh, wait 10 years until I finish my research. But I've been surprised at the latest development with my system. The drawings surprise me and are good and are accepted as art by other people. And there is one of the drawing in a museum, in an art museum. So, you know, it's not for me to decide, it's for art critics and things like that. But they seem to be accepted as art. And people have the same emotional attachment to the drawing. So, I guess it works. But if you asked me that last year or 2 years ago, I would have said no. So, I don't know.